Hello crafters, today I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing a craft room tour and I haven't done one since maybe October last year, so that's more than 6 months and I've changed a lot in my craft room since then, so I can't wait to show that and lots of tips on how to store your craft supplies and things like that. So if that sounds fun, please like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned. So the first change I really made is with my desk, and it used to be against the wall, like against this wall, but I decided to put it over here when we painted the room maybe 6 months ago, and I'm so happy I did it. The lighting is so much better throughout the day, especially in the mornings. It shines through onto this part, and it's nice to kind of have a little nook. I kind of feel a bit more professional in there. I would have liked to have put something on the wall, but there's actually nothing on the walls. I decided not to put anything on the walls because, I don't know, last time it really ruined the walls and it's kind of difficult to change it, so I didn't do that. But anyway, onto the desk. And here, as you can see, I have this little old cart that's literally falling apart, but it has all of my stamps. So quite a lot of stamps, I have to say, and they're kind of stored by brand, and then the magazine stamps at the back. Down here I have lots of plastic bags, as you do, and then down there are some empty storage containers and some more wooden stamps. So, sorry for the seasickness that you'll probably be getting along the way, but it's kind of the only way I can do it. So here I have all my main craft supplies. I have my scissors, as you can see, scissors, and I have a little easel for whatever. I have some stamped images. I have all my glue sticks. I have paper roll. I have my sprays and stuff, and here I have all my acrylic blocks and a rubber and my light. And as you can see there, I have my big mat. It's 18 inches by 24 inches, and in the corner there I have my I have my little electricity outlets. In the drawers I have, again, my main supply, so there's lots of embellishments I'm trying to use here. I'm not really using them, but that's kind of beside the point. Here I have my colours. It's probably my favourite drawer. I love how colourful it is. So gelatos, distress inks and paints in the back. Here is all of my my kind of embossing powder drawer and extra supply drawer. And the last drawer is just scrap paper. So, it kind of got really dark really fast. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to... Here I have this big lovely chair, and I want to get a mat for the floor so it doesn't damage it, but Lidl hasn't had any, and of course when you want them to have something they don't have it. So here is again my main supplies. So there's dye storage there, my big shot, glue stick and heat gun. There is some finished cards and unfinished cards there. Here in this little container, these containers, I store all of my Memento inks, which are my main ink pads. I have lots of embellishments there. It's kind of like liquid embellishments and stuff. And some little notes and paintbrushes. And as you can see, I can store 4 Memento inks in a drawer, so that's good. I'm going to stop filming and then... So under my first drawer, my first shelf, you can see I have all of my colouring supplies, so I'm really proud of this shelf. So I have my Do Crafts Artiste watercolour markers, colour peps, a colouring book, one of my sketchbooks, I have pro markers, I have crayons, I have my Target Twin markers and Sister Gruna markers, my watercolour, cheap watercolour set, We're Memory Keepers punch board, a small trimmer and my Misty over there. Here I have paper, envelopes and card bases in this owl box. It's adorable. I have random things, buttons, buttons, gesso, and there's glue in the back. And here is kind of another kind of random drawer shelf. I really should change it. I have some stamped images. Then I have my die storage, and I'll try show that. So I keep my dies like this. This is a little photo album, 6x6, and I just put all my dies in there. And these are the main dies I use, and the secondary dies are up here. So yeah, I don't have a lot of dies because honestly I don't really use them as much as I should. And there is my big trim, which I'll be doing a review on soon, or it might even be out before this. Who knows? And then under here I have binders full of drawings. So I'm going to move over to the next spot, and yeah. So next is this legendary shelf that I love so much. It's actually an old ladder from a boat that we found on the beach. We dragged it about half a mile. It's very heavy, but it's so worth it. So on here I have ribbons on the top and then random supplies and storage. Here is punches and wooden stamps and felt in a box. Down there I have what used to be my thickers. I don't know. There's an old box balancing. It's very balancing. Everything's kind of balancing here. There's eyelets and there's extra Polly Pockets. There's old Crayola supplies. I don't know, honestly, I don't know. And here's just more random stuff. I really should kind of organise it. But on the side, there is an embroidered piece. There's all my stencils, 12x12 and then 6x6. Here is all my felt. I rolled it up like that and put it into a bag. I think it's quite a good idea. There's my thickers. There's old cards I've made that have to be either packaged or getting ready to sell. Clipboard and the stencils. And then there's old supplies there. So once you take these away, you can see that I have my jewellery box, my felt, scrap felt box, the sketchbook paper, and then down here there's the old Alt-New card kit, and I think knitting looms and handmade stencils and more paper. And down here you can see if that's my bed, and if I lift this up you can see that if I lift this up you can see that I have an old unit that used to be on my desk, but it probably would have fallen, so I moved it. So moving on from over here, you can see that I have my my door here, and here I have lots of bags I bring down to either car journeys or when I'm going to sit in front of the television. And there's felting supplies, there's just random bags, and there's crochet supplies there. If I move down slowly, or not so slowly, sorry, to here, I have my desk. And this holds my computer, and when I sew I tend to put it here because it's kind of like a sewing place. I have my microphone and obviously mouse and stuff, and then I have this chair which actually used to be over in the on my other desk, as you saw before. So I have an old storage unit there, and here's my technology drawer. So there is lots of headphones, old broken headphones, as you do, and there's computer cables, there's also a notepad, there's sewing patterns, and there's random things I have to keep. Sorry. Moving over again to here, my bookshelf, and this is my, I'm just going to move backwards. This is my kind of my memo board, so I have all my embroideries on there because I honestly don't know where to put them, and I have video tips, I have things to do, I have things that inspire me, and it's kind of a mess, but I thought I might as well show you how it is in real life. So I'm just going to move over to here, and here I think I have, up here I have old supplies. This is my cards that people gave me. I have old textbooks there that I'm waiting to sell or to give to people. And here I have all of my Sorry, here I have all of my wool that I bring. I also have more in my wardrobe. There's like 3 pounds in my wardrobe. All supplies finished. And behind the wool, there's lots of envelopes. Like, well, no, gift bags and stuff like that. Here is old stuff, random stuff. Behind that big teal book, there's all my craft supplies and some cooking books as well. Here is all of my books and lots of magazines. Here is some fashion books, things I've won. This is my Christmas box. I have to figure out where to put it because currently it's just there and it's just not working. I don't like looking at that box because I kind of find it ugly, but it just fits everything. An old power bank, as you do. Then the supplies, I'm getting ready for this big project. Here's all my embroidery floss. Actually, sorry. That box up there, the red box, holds my embroidery pen and some of its stuff. Here is where I collect all my old bags. I just love collecting old bags, so I like to have a bag from every business. And here's this puff with a book and pillows. I have never sat down there, honestly, but, you know, we could try. So, moving on down my bed, and underneath my bed I have, I'm just going to zoom down. Underneath my bed I have a big box of wool. I don't know how I managed to do that. There's old supplies and old things that are waiting to be sold at the market, and there's also old fabric in there. So I think that's really it for my craft room tour today. Lots has changed and I'm glad to say it really does work for me. So I guess that's really the main thing. And I don't know, it's really working for me, so I'm very happy, and the only thing I need now is more time. So if any of you know how to get more of that, I'd be very grateful if you told me. So if you have any questions about my craft room, or any questions about anything in general, or any things you'd like me to make, please leave them down below and I'll answer them and make them. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and I can do more in the future. And subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. I'm kind of been growing quickly, and I'm very happy about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.